Hello, I'm Frank Hartman with the Hartman Law Firm, and I'm a practicing attorney in Charleston, South Carolina, specializing in personal injury and auto accidents. And today we're going to answer the question, what is the South Carolina Tort Claims Act and why is it important to you? The South Carolina Tort Claims Act dictates what sort of damages you can get against any state entity or federal entity for that matter, but really we're talking about South Carolina itself specifically. And what you can what is included in that category is going to be schools or hospitals in a med mal context, or any potential state building that you might be injured in a slip and fall, or like I said, in a med mal context, that would be if you were injured at, say, the Medical University of South Carolina. These particular caps are going to come into play, and it's a product of tort reform, and the number is $300,000. If, for instance, like a client that I worked with several years ago, she fell at a school in Beaufort County, and she had a very significant injury, and the unfortunate thing was it was the sort of injury that we could have recovered a considerable amount because she was a young woman, and it was something that she was going to be living with for at least another 30 or 40 years. But because of these particular caps, the only amount of money that we could actually get, because it was against the state, was $300,000. Now, the significance of that is that because it's $300,000, the only way that you can actually get the $300,000 is if you got a death claim. So it essentially minimizes the injury if you have anything other than that. And in this particular instance, like I said, the lady was bedridden for the better part of 3 months, and because if she had moved incorrectly, she would have been paralyzed from the waist down. And in that particular instance, we were able to recover $240,000 for her, which was a good recovery. But as you can see, because you've got the cap there and the insurance adjuster is aware of it, it actually works against you in the context of negotiations. So if you have been injured in any state entity, be it a medical university, or you slipped and fell at the courthouse, or wherever it may be, you are going to be dealing with a $300,000 cap, regardless of what your injuries may be or how grievous they may be. You need a lawyer to get the best result for you, because they're going to have knowledge of these caps, and they're going to be aware of it, and they're going to be able to walk a line that you're not going to know as a layman. I'm Frank Hartman, and today we've answered the question, what is the South Carolina Tort Claims Act? If you're watching this video and you have questions about the Tort Claims Act or anything else, pick up the telephone, call me at 843-300-7600, or feel free to look me up at the Hartman Law Firm. And again, thanks for watching.